Thank you. I'm going to introduce to you a person, this is a microphone that likes to fight back here. I'm going to introduce to you our Provost, Dr. Devorah Lieberman. She is our Chief Academic Officer. This is truly a transformative educator. She spent all of her career in creating really powerful, transformative learning experiences for students, and she's really marshaled so much of our global studies, our international studies, our civic engagement work, and our overall curriculum. So without further ado, Devorah Lieberman.
Thank you, President Grassi. We have a line of individuals who are going to be speaking with you, so I want to be pithy and efficient with my language. But the first thing I want to tell you is that I am sitting where I am standing, where you are sitting where I'm standing, meaning I have an 18-year-old daughter who is moving in to her college as we speak. So I understand, I have the same feelings that you're going through, and I brought my BlackBerry up with me because I just received a message from her, because I said, how's it going? And she wrote, moved into my residence hall, it's old, the room is small, my roommate is nice, I'm excited. So, some of you may have said the same thing today. When you moved into your room, some of your rooms are large, some are small, some are medium. That's not the point. The point is that you're here, you're at a college that cares about you very, very deeply. You are with faculty, you're with staff, you're with residence assistants, you're with administrators who are here at Wagner for one reason. The only reason we work at Wagner College is because we love higher education and we love the mission of this institution. And we're assuming that you all came to Wagner College for the same thing. You love the location of the college, you love the mission of the college, and you love the values of this institution. So we're all in this together. I look at every student that starts here as a freshman, and I think that our job, as any parent's job, is to graduate students who are independent, who are successful, and who have the skills to be very, very successful, whether they go on to another job or if they go on to graduate school. That's our responsibility, to provide the environment so every student leaving here can have those skills. And I'm going to say something that is a little bit repetitive from the President's remarks, but that is that the research across, for the last decade, the research is solid about student retention and student success. When students choose to leave an institution, it's because generally, not that they're not doing well in their coursework, but generally it's because they don't feel connected with a faculty member or with other students. So we have a first-year program, and we have an entire general education program called the Wagner Plan. And that program is designed so that students can get connected to each other, be connected to the community, and be connected to a faculty member. And it's very strategically designed so that this can happen. I want to give you a very short example. Yesterday I was walking right here across the Oval, and I ran into a student that I had spoken to when she was a freshman, and she'd come to my office as a freshman, and she had said that she was thinking about transferring. And I said, well, why really? You were so excited when you came, and it's only been a few months. It was maybe October or November of her freshman year. And I said, why are you thinking about transferring? And she said, this just isn't the right place for me. And I said, why? And she said, I don't know, I just don't feel right here. There's nothing turning me on. I haven't connected a lot with the other students. So we started to talk about something that she was interested in. She was very interested in journalism and writing. And after a little bit, we said, well, try getting involved with the yearbook staff. This seems to be something you're drawn to. So, okay, I'll give it a shot. So she got involved with the yearbook staff, and then when I saw her on the Oval yesterday, I said to her, hi, great that I'm seeing you here. Are you going to be a junior, sophomore, junior? She said, no, wow, time flies. I'm going to be a senior. And I was thinking, wow, time really flies. So she said, I'm going to be a senior. And I said, well, how are things going? She said, oh, I'm so involved with the yearbook, and I'm really excited about my major. And I said, what's your major? She said, philosophy and biopsychology. And I said, really, that's an interesting combination. What are you going to do after you graduate? And she said, well, obviously, I'm staying at Wagner for graduate school. And I was thinking, my gosh, she went from this freshman, I'm not quite fitting in, I'm not connected, to I'm staying here for graduate school. And I said, well, why, in which area, in microbiology? And I said, well, why are you staying for microbiology? And she said, well, one professor, in this case it was Dr. Fulop, she said, one professor took me under his wing, and I've gotten so close to him that I want to stay here and continue to study with him. So I thought, case in point, she got connected outside the classroom, she got deeply connected inside the classroom, and she found her niche. Well, that's possible for every single student at Wagner College. So with that, I encourage every student here to begin to experiment with different clubs and organizations outside your classes, and to really find a professor starting in your freshman year with whom you feel comfortable and you can make that deep connection. The first year program is designed with small classes and with freshmen being connected with their advisor, who is their professor in their first year program course. And we have with us today the director for the coordinator for the first year program, and this is Dr. Sarah Donovan. She's also a philosophy professor that one student fell in love with. And she also coordinates the gender studies program. She's a remarkable professor, a wonderful scholar, and the kind of faculty that we attract to Wagner College, we retain at Wagner College, and that work with your sons and daughters every day here at Wagner. So with that, I say welcome, and I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Sarah Donovan.